Hello Guardians, I am your Destiny Dad, and welcome to day 1 of Act 2 of Heresy in Destiny 2. Happy Tuesday. This week kicks off quite a bit going on in Destiny. For starters, as you can see behind me, Guardian Games is here and live right now. I am on my hunter, and I probably will stay on my hunter. But let's get into the weekly reset from our lovely vendors. Let's start off with Banshee. And this week he has Snorri FR5 with stats for all and Wellspring. This role personally I probably would not go for. Typically if you're going with a stats for all or even one for all, you kind of want an AoE perk, so stats for all and reservoir burst or something like that. Stats for all, chain reaction, you know, things like that. It is a void fusion rifle, so you could potentially run volatile rounds on it, whether you're on hunter or something else using the artifact mods. And Wellspring is not bad, but it is definitely not a top tier pick in my opinion. We've got projection fuse, enhanced battery, fluted. If I would go fluted, and if you did want to use this specifically for an ability spam volatile rounds build, I could see a play for it. I would probably personally pass on it. Nizarex's Whisper, Genesis, Turnabout. Not anything that I would be crazy about. Once again, this is a craftable weapon, however, so if you don't have it crafted, feel free to pick up a few, use some of your resonance, and craft it. We have Threaded Needle again with the same exact roll, I believe, from last week. For anybody who missed my PSA, after Banshee's midweek reset, he updated his roll on this to Clown Cartridge Vorpal Accelerated Charge Time and Arrowhead or Extended. This is quite literally mathematically perfect for a DPS dealing fusion like Threaded Needle. That being said, Vorpal has been power crept, Threaded Needle has been power crept. But if you are like me and you just enjoy having good rolls of good weapons, or like to future-proof your account, you know, maybe Envious Arsenal and Bait and Switch gets nerfed into the ground next month, next season, next year. Maybe Vorpal gets a buff and Clown Cartridge gets a rework. You never know. It's not going to be bad to have one slot in your vault taken up by this. I definitely recommend getting this. I will reiterate right now, this is not going to be the fusion that you're using over Mistral Lift, over Taipan, over what's the other one? Doomed Petitioner. You're not going to be using this linear over any of those right now. But give it a month, give it a few months, give it a season or two. You never know what can happen, and it's what, 10,000 glimmer and 1 enhancement core for that kind of a role. That's not bad at all. Up next, Eliatic Principle. I really enjoyed this season, but the weapons just didn't seem to have too many great rolls in my opinion, which kind of made me sad. This one, what else can this get? Let's see here on the handy dandy light GG. Yeah, column 1. I guess honestly, currently Eddy Current is not going to be a bad pick, and Adaptive Munitions just is not as good as you want it to be. It is a 900. It is a bullet hose. You can maybe pair Eddy Current with Target Lock on a Bolt Charge Titan. That might be a decent option. But overall, this is not a machine gun I would kill myself to get. It is craftable. If you don't have it crafted, I am of the opinion that if you can craft a weapon, you should craft it, or at least unlock the ability to craft it. You don't need to craft it and leave it in your vault at a level 1, but unlock it in your collections, have the ability to craft it, so in the case of a future update, you can use it. This role specifically, I would probably pass. perk one, and then your columns here. Masterwork doesn't matter all that much, but I would probably go stability. This is all decent, and especially this season eddy current is good. I am not an eddy current fan. A lot of people are though. But in this column, you can get harmony, you can get adrenaline junkie, you can get golden tricorn, you can get target lock. I would go with any of those before I would go with this one. That being said, if you just need a rapid fire arc machine gun, eddy current's good, and this is a decent rapid fire arc machine gun. Semiotician, that is actually a pretty bang up roll for what it is. Bipod is not the best. Impulse is great. Impact, perfect. Smart drift is okay. I personally prefer hard launch, but smart drift will do you fine. Handling is not the best, but it is what it is. You kind of want velocity, but again, both of these weapons are craftable. And on this gun, once again, like it's a decent strand rocket, and I like it, but there's not a ton to it. It can get explosive light, which is good. The problem is that there's not really any sort of reload perk, overflow perk. If I was going to craft it, I would say hard launch, impact, maybe field prep, and explosive light with a velocity masterwork. I would say that's better than this. Overall, if you just want a decent strand rocket, that is not bad. This roll is not going to be terrible, but again, craftable weapon, pick it up, use your resonance that you've got sitting in your back pocket, and throw some of those at it. Last but not least, Path of Least Resistance, another craftable weapon. Very good trace rifle. I think maybe some of the new trace rifles. I actually don't know the rolls that the new Guardian Games trace can get. This one can get Volt Shot, Stats for All, Triple Tap, Dragonfly, Dynamic Sway, Harmony. This thing can get some spicy rolls for PvE and PvP. I would definitely get this and craft this if you are able to do so. I would not go for this roll personally. Nope, I would not go for this roll personally, but I would pick it up and use it to be able to craft it into a better version. Let's now go and say hi to our friend 801. Alright, here we are at 801. This week she has the Red Moon Phantom set of armor for your hunter. Typically these are not going to be high stats, but occasionally you can find something. This week it does not look like it, however. For the shaders this week we have Midnight Exigent, actually a decent looking shader, kind of black and yellowy orange. I actually like that a lot. Tangled Bronze from Forsaken, also not bad, honestly. I like that it changes the glow to white. And last but not least, Dead Orbit Vision, another very decent shader. I like that they've started putting more shaders here on her. Is that Warmind, Season of the Seraph, and Tangled Bronze from Forsaken, I believe. Let's see. On our Titan, we have the Mimetic Savior set, and on Warlock, we have the Thorium Holt set. Does not appear as though any of these look crazy. Actually, your Titan legs have a decent discipline spike, and a couple of the Warlock pieces have a decent strength spike. Outside of that, her inventory does not look too spicy this week, in my opinion. That being said, the new Void Rocket sidearm is the Grandmaster reward this week. Guardian Games is up. We have boosted Vanguard rank rewards and double Vanguard drop rewards. Enjoy your weekly reset. Enjoy your Banshee and 801 inventories. Go out there, get some good weapons, run some Guardian Games, turn in your medals for the correct class, which is Hunter. And good luck and happy farming, Guardians. I will see you all this Friday.